Right now, we are in the first day of a government shutdown. Both Republican and Democratic leaders are at a stalemate over how to move forward. Republican leaders have signaled that they could hold more votes today as hundreds of thousands of federal workers across the country are furloughed. Natalie Brand has more details from the White House.
For the first time in nearly 7 years, the federal government shut down at midnight with no sign of how long it could last.
Well, it ends when the Senate Democrats pick this bill up, passed by the House of Representatives, and vote for it.
Senate Majority Leader John Thune has signaled there are ongoing conversations with rank-and-file Democrats in an effort to convince them to break with party leadership and support the GOP's short-term funding measure.
What gives us the ability to win this argument with the American people is we're standing for what they want with health care, and they are not.
Democratic leaders say they're standing firm that a negotiation has to address their concerns over health care cuts and extending enhanced health care tax credits under the Affordable Care Act.
We inherited this really bad health care system from the last days of the Biden administration. We want to fix it. We just don't want to shut down the government while we're fixing it.
The Trump administration's Office of Management and Budget acknowledged it's difficult to predict how long a shutdown will last and directed agencies to begin shutdown operations.
The Congressional Budget Office estimates 750,000 federal workers could be furloughed each day. Essential employees, including federal law enforcement, military service members, and TSA agents, are required to continue working without pay for now. Aaron Barker works for the TSA in Atlanta.
If it gets to that point where officers can't afford to come in or have to make a decision whether to purchase medication, pay daycare, or put gas in the car to come to work, they're going to have to make that hard decision, and no one really wants to do that.
President Trump has said the shutdown could also result in layoffs and cuts of programs that don't fit with his priorities.
Now, when asked about the potential layoffs yesterday, President Trump said a lot of people will be laid off. He's also said that he wants to slash more government programs during the shutdown. So let's go ahead and talk about what this means for you. For folks at Robins Air Force Base, well, this is going to depend. Some civilian workers are now home without pay. Service members are still at work, but they won't see a paycheck until a deal is reached. Many national parks and historic sites, like the Ocmulgee Mounds National Historical Park in Macon, is shut down. General policy from the National Park Service states that parks will remain closed to the public unless there are essential safety operations. Now, if you rely on SNAP food assistant benefits, well, you'll likely still receive your benefits this month. The USDA set the money aside for October last month. But if the shutdown extends into November, then food benefits would be at risk. WIC, the program that helps feed women, infant, and children, is more at risk since it relies entirely on federal funding. The National WIC Association estimates the program only has enough funding to last 1 to 2 weeks. Now, if you receive Social Security, don't worry. The Social Security Administration says they'll still handle new applications, appeals, and certain services, but some internal functions will not be available during the shutdown. The move could also mean Social Security recipients will have to wait longer to learn how much their monthly payments will increase next year. As for veterans, VA medical centers, outpatient clinics, and vet centers will all stay open and provide services. VA benefits will also continue as normal. Burials will continue at VA national cemeteries, and call centers like the Veterans Crisis Line will also stay open. Now, the VA will not provide career counseling. Benefit regional offices are closed, and their public affairs and outreach to veterans are stopped right now.